Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Tamby here. So this is a topic that I'm going to be talking about in this video has to do with something current that I'm dealing with, and I didn't notice until today, but I'm sure that there's a lot of people who have questions about this. So when is the most important time to cleanse your space, your body, your aura, to do some grounding and some balancing out in your spiritual path? When is the best time to do that? What types of signs will you see when it's time to do a clearing and a cleanse and ground yourself? So I have been dealing with a lot of mental health and stuff like that. I'm more of a pack person. I like to be in groups and enjoy people. And yes, there are times where I need to step away from people and just ground by myself and just enjoy myself for a little bit. But I'm the type of person that loves to be around other people, other people's energies, learning new things, stuff like that. And I haven't really got that opportunity. I spend all my time alone and most of the time. And so things kind of get a little lonely, and I've been trying to teach myself that it's okay to be by yourself. You know, this is a growth thing. And I did some numerology and found out that this address actually corresponds with being independent and learning who you are, stuff like that. So I thought that was cool. But I've been dealing with mental health issues, and like I said, and I think my other video, I had a little bit of a falling out with someone that I used to hang out with. Obviously, I've had a lot of fallouts with that person, and I think this is my final time. I think I've learned my lesson on opening myself up to her and being nice. So yeah. And I've been really struggling and becoming depressed and not wanting to get out of bed, stuff like that. And I just been slacking on self-care and just kind of getting it. I'm trying to be careful about how I word this too, because you know, I don't want the wrong thing to come out or for things to not make sense. So I've been crying a lot, basically. And I've been feeling lost and alone and not knowing where to go. I don't have a lot of people to hang out with, so I don't really get to rant and rave and express myself. And I used to be in therapy. Therapy isn't really my thing. I've been in therapy most of my life, and I just finally realized that therapy isn't my thing. It just kind of makes things worse. So I've been trying to deal with my own stuff independently and, you know, just growing, doing some shadow work by myself, which is what I'm going to start to do here soon. But basically, the reason why I'm telling you guys about my mental health and how I'm doing is because I will get like this sometimes, just randomly, and I'll push people away, like I won't talk to them, even the people that I really like and that I enjoy. And some of the people that I, you know, talk to online, they're just like, what did I do? Like, I didn't do nothing wrong. Like, why are you ignoring me? And I'm not doing it on purpose. It's just, I need a break from social media, from people. And sometimes I push it a little too far, you know, and too long, where I just go into my own little bubble and I just curl up up in bed and I don't get out unless it's to go to the bathroom or check my mail or eat something. And I binge watch Netflix, stuff like that, for long periods of time. And I noticed this today, that maybe it's time for me to climb out of the hole that I'm in and do some reflection. The past couple days, the loss feeling has kind of grown more, and I'll just start crying. Like the other day, I tried to message my dad and tell him how I'm doing. My foster dad, me and my foster dad have grown quite close. And so, but even me and him, we don't spend a lot of time together anymore because he's very busy, and I get that, and I'm not angry with him at all for that. But I was trying to explain to him how I was feeling, and I was using the talk to text, and I just burst into tears, and I was just like, why am I like this? Like, obviously there are huge reasons why I get depressed like that. And it's just my situation, you know? Like, I could be really good spiritually, trying to deal with everything, but there are a couple things in my life that have kind of put a stunt in all my hard work and makes it hard for me to focus on the good things and be grateful, stuff like that. To me, it's not small. To me, it's big because it has to do with my children, it has to do with things that I love. And so it's very difficult and something that I cannot come back from fully. And when you are upset and you can't fix, or you're not happy with a situation, fix it. That's basically, you don't just let it go. You don't just let it fester or build up in a way. When you do not like something, fix it. And that is what I've been trying to do. But sometimes I fall back and I get really depressed and low on myself. Like, I can't do this anymore. Of like, why? And, sorry, I'm getting choked up. And so it's so hard to put one foot in front of the other when you feel like you've hit a breaking point and you hit a block, like you don't know what to do. And with me, a lot of it has to do with my children. And I miss my kids, and I want my kids home. And a lot of people just don't understand my situation, or they think that I deserve it, or there's always a reason why this stuff happens. And that I should just mourn and let go. That I should just accept that my kids are not home with me and not do anything about it. And this is why people take advantage of me. Is because in a lot of circumstances, and at this moment, I can't do nothing about it. I can't do anything legal about it. I can't protect myself. So it's every time something happens, it puts a damper on everything that I've worked so hard for. Like, my main reason for getting into the apartment that I'm in right now, and the reason why I fought to the finish and did whatever I had to do to get into this apartment, was for my kids. And I know that a lot of people are going to be like, you should have just did it for yourself, like blah, blah, blah. But really, in all reality, if you're a mother, you'll understand. You'll understand that you'd do anything for your kids and that they come first. And so I know this video sounds like it's just all about me and what I'm struggling with, but I'll get to the reason why I'm talking about this in a second. So basically, just when life gets you down and you are maybe not in the right mind, or you're struggling to get out of bed, or you are getting depressed, it may not even be as severe as my situation. It could be like you're struggling to get to sleep at night, or you just been having some bad luck maybe, or whatever. Your relationships haven't been going well, and I don't just mean romantic. Like, for instance, like I keep like making friends and it doesn't go well. So maybe that's a sign that I need to just take a break, focus on myself, and just balance myself out, do some grounding, and bless my energy and my aura and my space, and just do a let go method. Manifest that it's okay, and manifest that those people are basically, think about it this way, is that every time someone enters and exits your life, it is for the better. It will suck, it will hurt a lot, but there is a reason that the people that you love are not going to be there anymore. And that is very hard for me, because my whole life has been people in and out of my life. And at first I'll have a hard time attaching, because I know, or at least that's sometimes my thought, where I know that they will always leave and that no one really sticks around. Normally people just stick around because there's a benefit for them, and it's never just let's just enjoy each other and have fun and, get to know each other, stuff like that. There's always this like ultimatum thing where it's 100% about them and never about the both of us in general. And I'm not just talking about romantic relationships either, but it's sometimes I have a hard time bonding with someone. And then when my walls drop, I get like all into it and I start trusting the person. Sometimes it's quicker than others. Sometimes it's way too quick. And then I get hurt. And people are just awful. And so it's really hard, because every time I lose someone, it's just like why? Like, this sucks. But I've really had to come to a conclusion that those people were not matching my energy. You mirror what you put out into the world. So if you are higher vibration, which is a good thing, if you're higher vibration, you are going to attract the good things into your life and the people who are radiating at the same energy as you. Now, if you're in low energy, which is normally not good, you will attract people in that same way, which means that you will attract people of lower energy, which means you're going to have more drama, like more heartbreak, and it's going to suck. But there are people that are really good for your life in the beginning, or even for a couple of years, and it looks like everything is going great and that you're really close, and then just one day a fallout happens and you're like, what the heck, man? Like, why? Like, everything was so good. It's because their energy shifted, either higher than yours or lower. You will manifest anything that you mirror out into your energy and into your field and your space. And so if you're just really struggling, like how I've been explaining through this video, or you lost someone, even if it's not even a death, if you just are releasing and purging out like everything, then that would be a perfect time to do some cleansings and just grow and reflect and balance and ground and do whatever you have to do to change your mindset to being like, this is happening for a reason. You know, I am becoming, if it's because you're on a higher vibration than they are, or whatever situation you're going through, or like you lost your job or something, those things are happening for a reason. Just purge it all out. Do cleansings. There's several ways to cleanse, and I would recommend when you do cleansings to also add rage rituals. And I know when people hear the word ritual, they immediately go, oh my God, the devil. But rituals are really good. Like, even a lot of religious people, like, they don't even realize that some of the stuff that they do is rituals. Like breaking bread, the breaking bread ceremony is actually a ritual. And no, you don't have to bleed for it or anything. But rage rituals are when you're letting go and releasing pent up anger and emotions. And Mia Magic on YouTube is amazing. She describes on how to do it properly and stuff like that. I'm a bit shy, so like if I tried to do that in front of someone, even just by myself, it just feels so weird. Especially because it would be like, I'm going to be getting into doing rage rituals to kind of cleanse myself, to get rid of all that lower negative energy and just get it out. I haven't implemented it into my stuff yet, but I definitely plan to put it into my path. So rage rituals are amazing because it helps you release and purge all of that emotion. Emotions can store a lot of pent up energy, which puts blocks up for good opportunities and stuff like that. So one way to do a rage ritual is go out into nature, grab a stick, just beat the crap out of the ground. If you don't want to do that, you can just scream it out. I know it sounds funny, but it will help. And just think like, this is going to help me, and believe it. But if you're going to be like, I don't know, this is really stupid while you're trying to do it, it's going to be really hard for you to purge all that negative energy, because when you're trying to do it, if you have doubt in yourself, that puts a block up too. So just scream it out in the middle of nowhere, like stomp your feet, just, I don't know how to explain it properly, but Mia Magic, Mia on YouTube, if you look up Mia Magic Rage Ritual, she will teach you how to do that properly, because I'm a little weird, so And I haven't yet done it myself, but that is a perfect way to purge and bless and cleanse yourself. Other ways to do that is crystals, meditation, earthing, going outside and putting your feet on the grass or on rocks, or going to the lake or the river and just being barefoot onto the earth is a really good thing. But I wasn't planning on this being a long video. But yeah, the best time to cleanse and rebalance yourself is normally when you're going through a lesson that is coming to an ending or closing, when someone in your life is entering or leaving your life, when you just feel out of sorts, even just mentally, or you're just struggling even just a little bit, it's time to purge it all out. Yeah. So if you like my videos, please like and subscribe to see more. If you have something that you would like to know more of on a topic, just let me know in the comments section. I read all of my comments. So if you have something that you want to know, or, on my channel I was talking about mermaids. Here soon I'm going to be talking about dragons and fairies and all that jazz. So if you want to see that, please like and subscribe. And if you want to pick a topic, just put it in the comments. I read all of them. Yeah, so thank you for watching my video, and I hope this helps. All right, bye.